Montana State Bobcats took the field for day number 2 of fall football camp, switching to the grass fields here on Lincoln Avenue.
As the snow starts to turn to rain here down in Bozeman, could that be a precursor for the Montana State Bobcats as they look to rain some threes down in Boise here tonight?
It's the first time in 12 years that the Montana State Track and Field Complex has hosted these championships. Maybe it's due to the 4 to 5 inches of snow on the ground. Frontier Conference football has 4 teams ranked inside of the NAIA Top 25, a 3-way tie atop the Frontier Conference title race heading into Week 10. But wait, how do we get there? First, we've got to recap what happened last week in week number 9. Put 55 seconds on the clock, and let's ride with the latest edition of the Frontier 55. Ore Diggers at home against Southern Oregon. Snow is in the forecast, but not a factor on offense for Blake Thielen with his 61-yard dime in the freezing cold to Trevor Hoffman. Gunnar Yates trying to keep the Raiders in it with a 68-yard house call, but this game was all Ore Diggers. Logan Kennedy finding the end zone, and Tech takes it 45-21 in the snow. Rocky at Carroll. Battling Bears going for it early on 4th down, and it is stuffed by Carroll's Tucker Jones. Saints would take advantage as Jack Perka sneaks his way in for 6. Carroll's defense proved to be too much for the Bears as Carroll shuts out Rocky 24-0. Upset alert, Montana Western and College of Idaho. It was the John Jun show. 354 yards passing, 4 touchdowns through the air. Hunter Gilbert would do all he could for C of I, but this was all John Jun, even catching a touchdown, and Western pulls off the upset 40-35, and that is your Frontier 55. Reporting in Helena, Austin Parr, SWX. In just under 48 hours, Montana State will take on Grambling State in that first 4 play-in game with the right to face Purdue in the first round of the NCAA tournament. How are we going to replace the guys that not only left in the transfer portal, but were seniors from last year? Let's start on the offensive side of the football. Start the most important position. That is quarterback. Right now is the women's high jump going on. Of course, the decathlon and heptathlon started this afternoon because it was supposed to start this morning, but 4 to 5 inches of snow, and it continues to just pour and pour and pour. After dominating Utah Tech 63-20, Montana State now turns its focus to right here in Brookings, South Dakota for week number 2. One of the most anticipated FCS college football games is here, a semifinals rematch from last year. Montana State football bounced back from its loss against South Dakota State in a big way. The Bobcats went up 27-0 in the second quarter, never looked back, handling the Hatters. By the time Bozeman hosts Glacier on Friday night for that Class AA state high school football title, it will almost have been 365 days to the day since they lost that same title game last year to the Capital Bruins.
We'll see if DJ is correct. Harrison takes the snap. It's going to be a pass. Back shoulder throw. What a grab if he holds on to it on the ground. Touchdown, Bozeman. Unbelievable throw and catch from Kellen Harrison and Rocky Lencioni. Who else?
The 2023 football season at the high school level has come and gone. The Bozeman Hawks went undefeated and won the state championship. One of the main reasons, 6-foot quarterback Kellen Harrison had a season that will be remembered for decades, capped off with one final accolade that stands above them all. Harrison is the 2023 Gatorade Player of the Year for the state of Montana.
It means a lot, but I think people look at it just my name, but that's a team award. Because I couldn't have done it without my teammates. I got my great O-line, great receivers, great running backs. Like, it's such a team award, and I don't think people understand that enough, that I couldn't have done it without my teammates.
Kellen Harrison threw for over 2,800 yards, paired with 25 passing touchdowns, adding another 300 rushing yards with 7 more touchdowns on the ground. While the numbers he put up on the field were nothing short of sensational, it's the preparation off the field that helped develop him into a star quarterback.
Well, he puts a lot of extra film time in. Him and Coach Boyle, our offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach, do a great job of getting together. You know, and the other thing is he dominated the weight room in the offseason. And the strength that he showed breaking tackles, putting up with the wear and tear of getting hit every now and then at the quarterback spot, I think that speaks to his off-the-field preparation as far as taking care of his body and making sure he improved in the weight room.
This award not only speaks to the statistics put up on the field, but also how one serves his or her community, something that Kellen has and continues to do in the Bozeman area.
You know, your true character is how you treat people that can't help you. Well, that's Kellen. He shows great character all the time, and he just wants to lift people up and help them be the best that they can be. And I think along the way, he's found that that helps elevate himself as well.
An unselfish leader, an undefeated season, the Class AA state title, Max Preps Player of the Year, now the Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Montana. 2023 was a good one for Kellen Harrison, and 2024 is just getting started. You can catch Kellen on the basketball court as he is a star point guard for the Bozeman Hawks, who are undefeated to start the season. In Bozeman, I'm Austin Parr for SWX.